We're here with Eric, and he is going to show us how he works on his drawings and how he develops them. This one he's already begun. Does this one have a title yet?
I think right now a working title is The Three-Eyed Thumb, and that's just a working title based on the three eyes that are in the picture and then this big thumb up here.
Oh, okay.
So as I'm working on it, or when it's completed, it'll probably tell me what it's meant to be called. Like I mentioned earlier, this started off as a pencil sketch that I then inked, and now I've begun applying watercolor in different shapes.
Okay, well, let's take a look at what Eric's doing. This is Eric Duepen again, and he's showing us his process of developing a piece from pencil through ink, and then he applies, is this watercolor paint you're putting on, or what is
Yes,
this?
this is a watercolor paint, and
Okay.
this is a brush that holds the water in the handle, and so then you just push to fill up the bristles with water, and so it's very useful when you're traveling or if you're working on site, that you don't have to carry a separate container for the water. And as you're working, if you get too dark and you need to add a little water, you can just press right on the picture and add some more water to dilute it and give you a lighter color there. So I really enjoy.
What kind of paints are those? I don't think I've ever seen one like that.
I think these are Sakura. This is a watercolor pocket field sketch box.
Oh, okay.
And so it's very handy.
Really, it looks like it.
Yeah, so once again, I like to use the colors. For the most part, I like to use them straight. And in this case, I moved away from the primary colors, and using colors and putting them in spaces that I just intuitively feel work the best. I start with one area and then add colors based on how the picture is evolving.
Right. Okay. Okay, we're back with Eric Duepen, and Eric is finishing up his piece. How long has this taken you?
Well, it took about another hour after the last shot, and this is something I wanted to mention too. A lot of times I'll work on a smaller scale, and this is about a greeting card size, and if I like the picture I've done at that scale, then I will draw larger pictures and work at a larger scale. It just helps to be able to create a lot of images in a short amount of time, and then make decisions on what I like. So
kind of like a thumbnail image? Or
exactly.
Okay.
So this was the finished copy.
Oh, that's really nice.
Well, thank you. And this was the thumbnail, so to speak.
You stayed pretty close to it looks like.
Yes.
Except for the orange.
The orange, right. I have done pink before, and I like the orange and yellow interplay and with a little green. So that's how we ended up finishing. I just wanted to mention before we end here that I do have a website. It's www.duepen.com if you want to see some of my other artwork.
And do you sell prints, Eric?
Yeah, you can get prints off that website, yes.
Okay, great.
Well, thank you.
Uh-huh.